Hey, how's everyone doing today? You're cracking packs with Lumpy. Today we have the Sacrilege deck from the Torment set. But before we get into that, I just want to say a huge thank you to all my subscribers. Everybody that stuck with me this far. This month we got over 6,000 new subscribers and 500,000 hits. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Whether you leave positive or negative comments, I appreciate it. Thank you all. Anyway, getting into the Torment deck. Let's see what we got. The Sacrilege deck, I should say. We got a green forest. Yeah, man. A foil forest. What am I talking about? Forests are always green. But, you know what I mean. We got the pamphlet, the forest, the questionnaire, and get right into it. Man, I love those lands. Nine plains. Oh, there's another one. 10 plains. 12 swamps. And Tainted Fields. Tainted Fields. Tap it, add one colorless mana to your mana pool, or tap it and add plains or swamp to your mana pool. Play this ability only if you control a swamp. So you don't have to control. It usually says either a plains or a swamp. Oh well. Tainted Fields. 2 of them. Alright, 24 lands. And we got a 1-2 for 2 Mystic Familiar. That's pretty cool artwork. That'd actually make a cool tattoo. Anyway, yeah. A 1-2 for 2 with flying and Threshold. Mystic Familiar gets +1/+1 and has protection from black with Threshold, which is if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you got Threshold. And there's 3 of them. Auramancer. Ooh, I like Aura decks. It's a 2-2 for 3. When Auramancer comes into play, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, man. Only one of them. Gonna have to put a couple more in there. Stern Judge. A 2-2 for 3. Tap it, each player loses 1 life for each swamp he or she controls. Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, it's good for you, not for your opponent. I guess not for you either, because each player loses 1 life. Yep. It could suck if you're running a black deck. One of them, anyway. Man, I get caught up too much thinking about these things. Aven Cloud Chaser. 2-2 for 4 with flying. When Aven Cloud Chaser comes into play, destroy target enchantment. Could be useful. Yeah, man. One of those. Tarot's Faithful. And 1-4 for 4. When Tarot's Faithful comes into play, you gain 4 life. And there's 3 of those. Gain 4 life each time? Yeah, man. Alright, Tarot's Vanguard. Man, was I off the screen the whole time? Sorry about that. Tarot's Vanguard. A 2-3 for 4. When you play Tarot's Vanguard, anytime you could play an instant. You may play Tarot's Vanguard anytime you can play an instant. And it has Threshold. When Tarot's Vanguard comes into play, creatures you control gain protection from black until end of turn. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Oh, only one of them. Angel of Retribution. Flying and first strike. A 5-5 for 7. Yeah, man. I'm digging that. Love the first strike. Especially when it's flying. Just bam, bam. Anyway, yeah, one of them. And here's the black part. Putrid Imp. A zombie imp. 3 of them. I guess they had them in each of these decks, each one that ran black. Anyway, discard a card from your hand. Putrid Imp gains flying until end of turn, and it has threshold and gets +1/+1 and can't block. But it's a 1/1 for 1, 3 of them. Crypt Creeper, a 2/1 for 2. Sacrifice Crypt Creeper, remove target card in a graveyard from the game. And there's that skinny little dude. Yeah, man. Crypt Creeper. Gravedigger. When Gravedigger comes into play, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. A 2/2 for 4. I'm sure it's almost exactly like the ones we have now, the new ones. And there's, 4 of them. Nice. Digging it, digging it. Icarid. I'm going to say Icarid. A 3/1 for 4. It has haste. At end of turn, sacrifice Icarid. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Icarid is in your graveyard, you may remove a black creature card from your graveyard other than Icarid from the game. If you do, return Icarid to play. That's pretty awesome. You just keep bringing him back. Bam, he's got haste. Yeah, man. Digging it. One of them. Whispering Shade. Man, I love the artwork on all of these. It's just so cool. Anyway, Whispering Shade has Swamp Walk. It's a 1/1 for 4. Don't like that, but let's see what it does. Whispering Shade gets 1/1 until end of turn. That's it. And it has Swamp Walk for 4. Not so good. I don't know. Cool artwork anyway. Only one of them. Cabal Surgeon. It is a 2/1 for 4. And for 4 and tap it, remove 2 cards from your graveyard from the game. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. I don't like the 2/1 for 4, but good stuff there. 2 of them. Grotesque Hybrid. It's the dude from the cover of the package, or the cover of this deck. 3/3 for 5. When Grotesque Hybrid deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. It can't be regenerated. Discard a card from your hand, and Grotesque Hybrid gains flying and protection from green and from white until end of turn. That could be very useful. Still 3/3 for 5, but yeah, any damage destroys a creature, so he's got Death Touch. Oh, Star Fury, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that what it means? Seriously, you're my go-to card decipherer. So Star Fury, let me know if I got that right. Thank you. Anyway, one of those. Carrion Worm. A 6/5 for 5. I like that. 6/5 for 5, I can deal with that. Whenever Carrion Worm attacks or blocks, any player may remove 3 cards from his or her graveyard from the game. If a player does, Carrion Worm deals no combat damage this turn. Yeah, that kind of sucks. They can block it easily if they got 3 cards in their graveyard, but yeah, man, I like it. 6/5 for 5, I'll take it. Hypochondria. Man, I swear I'm sick. For 2, discard a card from your hand. It costs 2 to put out. For 1, discard a card from your hand. Prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt this turn to target creature or player. And for 1, sacrifice Hypochondria. Prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Oh, one's just sacrifice it and the other one's discard it. Okay. Only one of them. Strength of Isolation for 2. Enchant creature. An enchanted creature gets +1/+2 and has protection from black. And it has Madness of 1. Play this card for its madness cost anytime you discard it from your hand. Not bad. Protection from black could be useful. +1/+2. Buried Alive. For 3, search your library for up to 3 creature cards and put them into your graveyard. Then shuffle your library. Yeah, man, if you're pulling stuff out of your graveyard. 3 of them. Yeah, man. Crippling Fatigue. The Woolly Mammoth has Crippling Fatigue. For 3, target creature gets a -2/-2 until end of turn, and flashback of 2, and pay 3 life. Pretty cool. You could wipe some stuff out with that. 3 of them. Oh, 4 of them. Yeah, man. A little bit of removal. Gotta love it. Malevolent Awakening. That's some crazy artwork. Check that out. Giant dude. For 3. Well, it costs 3 to put out. Then you pay 3. Sacrifice a creature. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, man. I get too hung up on them. I really apologize. Zombify. For 4. Return target creature card from your graveyard to play. And that is the last card. So, there you have the Sacrilege deck. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, it seems pretty good, but I think I would change a lot of things in it. Anyway, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. We got the Sacrilege deck. Let's see. You know what? We'll do 3 boosters today, because they look like Amonkhet, Battle for Zendikar, Return to Ravnica. Nothing too fabulous, but maybe we got something good in there. Let's see what happens. Come on. Electrickery. I always liked that little fairy. Alright, for 1, Electrickery deals 1 damage to target creature you don't control, and Overload. For 2, cast this spell for its Overload cost. If you do, change its text, replacing all instances of target with each. So you can deal 1 damage to each creature. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm going through it like it's a deck. I'm sorry. Paralyzing Grasp, Axebane Stag, Catacomb Slug, Skullrend. Deals 2 damage to each opponent. Those players each discard 2 cards at random. I'm digging that. That's a good card, man. Costs 5, but still. Goblin Electromancer, Annihilating Fire, Cordoza Monitor, Trostani's Judgment, Tenement Crashers, Skyline Predator. That's our first uncommon. Skyline Predator has Flash and Flying. A 3/4 for 6. Golgari Keyrune. Costs 3 to put out, and then you can add black or green to your mana pool. And for 2, Golgari Keyrune becomes a 2/2 black and green insect artifact creature with Death Touch until end of turn. Gotta love that. You can just slap out a creature, bam, with Death Touch. Street Spasm. That's me, just flopping around on the street. For X and 1, Street Spasm deals X damage to target creature without flying you don't control. And our rare is Guild Feud. For 6, at the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent reveals the top 3 cards of his or her library. You may... At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent reveals the top 3 cards of his or her library. May put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, then put the rest of his or her graveyard. Put the rest into his or her graveyard. You do the same with the top 3 cards of your library. If 2 creatures are put onto the battlefield this way, those creatures fight each other. That, for 6, I guess it could be a cool card, but it's a little complicated. And a forest. Alright, let's move on here. Moving on. Guild Feud. Eldrazi, right off the bat. Myers Malice, sorcery for 4. Target opponent discards 2 cards, and it has Awaken 3 for 6. If you cast this spell for 6, also put 3 1/1 counters on it, +1/+1 counters on a target land that you control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land. I'm going through it like it's a deck again. Giant Mantis, Brilliant Spectrum, Altar's Reap. That's a good card. Belligerent Whiptail, Core Castigator, Benthic Infiltrator, Makindi Siderunner, Smite the Monstrous, Kozlik's Channeler. Add 2 to your mana pool. A 4/4 for 5. Yeah, man. Eldrazi. That's not uncommon, no. Expedition Envoy. A 2/1 for 1. Gotta love it. Human Scout Ally. Void Attendant. A 2/3 for 3. It has no color, but pay 2, put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard, and put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield that has sacrificed this creature and add 1 to your mana pool. That's not too bad, man. I love the Eldrazi. Tide Drifter. A 0/5 for 2. Look at that artwork, man. That would be a cool tattoo as well. Anyway. Other colorless creatures you control get +0/+1. Ba ba ba! Ding 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 ding! We got a mythic! Green Warden of Marasa. For 6, you get a 5/4. When Green Warden of Marasa enters the battlefield, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. When Green Warden of Marasa dies, you may exile it. If you do, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, man. Gotta love that. And a full art mountain and a core ally. Let's put that Green Warden on the top. Alright, and Amonkhet. Let's see what she brings us. Mighty Leap, Ancient Crab, Desert Ceradon, Forsake the Worldly, Benefaction of Ronus, Soul Stinger, going in a demon deck, Splendid Agony, Pursue Glory, Naga Vitalist, Winds of Rebuke, there's our uncommons, Consuming Fervor for 1, only costs 1. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has at the beginning of your upkeep put a -1/-1 counter on this creature. Oh, it starts off really good, only 1 for +3/+3, but then it screws you a little bit. But yeah, man, that's acceptable. Limits of Solidarity. For 4, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature and it gains haste until end of turn. And it has cycling 2. You can draw a card if you want to pay 2 and just chuck it. Uncrump Champion. For 4, it's a 4/4. You may exert Uncrump Champion as it attacks. When you do, untap all other creatures you control. Yeah, man. Drake Haven. When you cycle or discard a card, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. And it costs 3. An enchantment. Yeah, man. A forest. And the little brick card counter thingy. Alright. That'll do. I think this was the pick of the day. I don't know, $3 or $4 maybe? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me. Thanks to all the subscribers, and we'll be having another giveaway very, very soon. And, yeah, probably in the next video. Y'all have a great day. Try anything once, twice if you like it. Lumpy, out.